I wanted to take a few minutes and go over some of this collection. This is Hindi. We have others as well, but right in the middle of the collection, I think, is the most important part. It's the evangelistic material, so that if a Christian is sharing the gospel with somebody else, and the person only has about 2 GB worth of space on their existing memory card, or it's kind of this cream of the crop that to help people that are encountering Christ. Um, so what we have here is a Creation to Christ resource, Life of Christ film made in India, some other videos that are contextualized. This is about a famous Christian named Sadhu Sundar Singh. Hope Giver is another name for the One Hope's God-man. This is dealing with frequently asked questions, about 20 questions that especially Hindus would ask, but even general Indians, it would be helpful for them. A Hope film by Mars Hill. Crown Financial did a series that has about 5 Old Testament films and a crucifixion scene video. Some testimonies, worship songs, even some children's praise songs. In the audio section, it's not outright Bible, but it's a guy who took the Bible and put it in this poetic form. It was really amazing. And here's a sample. And so what he did was use this traditional Hindi sound, and so it's Matthew and Mark. Some songs from several artists, Bible stories, creation to the coming of Christ, some frequently asked questions. So with the print section, just very basic, they'd have to have a smartphone for this, but this is the 50 Bible stories that are illustrated. And kind of a mixture between a text, ebook, and a tract. There's a Life of Christ course, you say. So if they have a phone and it just kind of goes, they have a smartphone or a laptop for that. And then this is a list of resources that are in the collection. Some audio. With the audio, okay, so we just went through this evangelistic part of the collection. It's about 2 GB. The rest of the collection, when you add it all together, it's a little bit more than 8 GB. So you could subtract a few things and fit it on an 8 GB card. So in the audio, unfortunately at this time we don't have audio Bible. It would be great if we did, because some people that'd be fantastic. Songs, a number of different additional artists, more Bible stories from different ministries. All the videos that weren't in this evangelistic folder, not that they're not evangelistic films, but like Jesus film would be great. I mean, we could, if a pastor wanted to switch and add something else, there's resources from Global Gospel, GMPI, just so many different things, video and audio resources. This is the Creation to Christ resource, many different youth resources. So there's a lot that we just didn't put in there, but they're fantastic anyway, and good follow-up material. So then everything that's in 3 GB format, we also put in MP4. So you may be aware, but 3GP works for feature phones that have a small screen on them. MP4 would be worthless to the majority of phones in the majority world, but at least for the next several years, until the price of smartphones drop. But at this point, still, it's just a priority to get 3GP for us. So we have that, and yeah, everything is also in the MP4 format. If you were working with a village and they didn't need MP4, you could really cut this part out. Or if it was urban setting and they would never use 3GP. You got the 3GP out, but pastoral resources. This is mostly the print material, and they could add some of the stuff into the general collection as they wish. So church planting, Bible study, health resources, just all kinds of curricula, Hindi songs that literacy helps. So there's that, and then there's also this folder for if somebody has access to a projector or they have a laptop and they want to show films in a larger resolution, then this is an option to download as well. So, oh, one more thing. If there's a few items that if we were, it's hit or miss. Some pastors might like to include this resource, some of them might not. So if it aligns with their vision, they can include that too. So that's this collection. So this one would be for general Christian use. This would be for pastors and leaders.